with a bit of foliage.
Flower arranging in sunny Bournemouth. This the perfect photo opportunity for a politician trying to appeal to Middle England.
Right, you want to look at my lovely yellow rose?
After a record win in last year's general election, Ed Davey's Lib Dems now struggling to cut through. As Reform pulls ahead in the polls, is it time for progressives to gather together? Do you identify more with Keir Starmer or Nigel Farage?
Well, I want to identify with Liberal Democrats and our values and our policies, but, I mean, it is obvious, is it not, that mainstream politicians of all the mainstream parties, I think, don't want to undermine our democracy, don't want to take it in the direction of Trump's America like Nigel Farage. I don't think there are other political parties who want to do that, like Reform does. OK, so would you ever do a deal with Nigel Farage? That is not going to happen. The truth is, with the Reform Party, they represent values which we're the complete polar opposite. We want to actually talk about true British values, to have a country that's decent and caring, where public services are improved. So you would never do a deal with Nigel Farage? Well, I think no one would expect me to do that, and I don't want to do it, and we won't do it. Would you ever do a deal with Keir Starmer? Look, when it comes to deals with other parties beyond Reform, let's wait till see the result of the next election. No, here's the point. Liberal Democrats believe in getting that election whenever it comes, and I've said, I think to you in the past, Beth, that I don't talk. That I don't talk about after an election, because I've noticed my predecessors do that. Because my job is to get as much support for Liberal Democrat values, and if we do that, you know, we can be in government. The reason I'm asking you this, and this is why it's not a parlour game, I'm not trying to pin you, I'm asking you this because it seems pretty clear to me that what you're saying is that you feel as a political leader you have a moral responsibility to try to keep Reform out of power. If Liberal Democrats keep winning seats and build on our best result for 100 years of the last general election, we can stop Reform by ourselves. We can deprive them of the seats that they would need to form a majority, and then their arithmetic of them getting to power falls to pieces. We can do that by ourselves. It's just Tory seats. Does that involve electoral pacts with other progressive parties, though? No, we didn't have pacts last time, and we're not going to have pacts in the future. Refusing to rule out deals with Labour, Ed Davey also sees opportunity in attacking Donald Trump in a way his political opponents can't or won't. Tapping into anti-Trump sentiment in Britain, the Lib Dem leaders also criticised Trump's former close ally, Elon Musk. Do you respect the rule of law? Yes, I do. OK, the reason I ask that is that you called Elon Musk on Sky News a criminal yesterday. You might not like what he said, you might not like what he's doing to X, but isn't it irresponsible for a leader to call someone a criminal when there's no charges, no investigation? You're making libelous remarks about another public figure. Would you like to retract that comment? No, and I'll tell you why. He has clearly broken the law, he and X. Before he took over Twitter and renamed it X... So you're happy to call him a criminal? Well, yeah. Parliament passed the Online Safety Act, and that was designed to put in lots of laws to protect our children, for example. And there's evidence, people can go and find it for themselves, of X allowing adverts of videos of child sexual abuse, of grooming, of self-harm, which clearly breaks those rules. Are you worried he's going to sue you? Well, if he does, he sues me. Let's see how he fares, because I don't think he'll win. Your chief exec has been meeting the lawyers about this, hasn't he? The chief executive of the Liberal Democrats has been meeting the lawyers about this. Yeah, we're not worried about it. You're not worried about it? More in Common polling found that more than 60% of voters thought your stunts during the general election are not appropriate now when the nation faces so many challenges. Do you hear that you need to be perhaps a bit more serious, that it's not a joke? Well, I don't think politics is a joke. And when I did those stunts in the election, I said, you know, you don't have to take yourself seriously, you take the voters' concerns seriously. And I still think we've got some really serious policies to change our country for good according to British values. I also think it's quite good to have a smile on your face, because at the moment, politics is grim, it's divisive, and we need to make sure we're talking to people's emotions. So you're going to lead the Lib Dems into the next general election? Ed Davey may be known for his stunts, but this week he's delivering a serious message, using his conference to warn of the populist wave he believes is coming to British shores, as he, like other main parties, tries to turn the tide on Reform's surge. Beth, Rigby, Sky News, Bournemouth.